Ugh, fire bad, or like whatever. Hello my friends and welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be drawing a suggestion that I received from Don Mysterion Gaming Experience. They suggested these bees are the kind you don't want to mess with. This was on a video I did with the tabletop role-playing game bees. I'll have teaser for you. How would you imagine Frankenstein teenage son/daughter? So that seemed like a fun idea. It took me a little while to figure out how I really wanted to do this. There's an artist who I follow on Instagram whose style I'd love to really figure out. I'll probably do a few actual studies on my own time at some point, but this was just kind of blind, trying to ape a little bit of the style. Their name is Cameron Markhart. They do a really good job of conveying emotion, and they have this like very fine line, very hashy kind of style with the hash marks, the hatch shading, all of that, and I really wanted to try that out and see what I could do with that. Yeah, once I had my pose together in the sketch layer, I really figured that this would look good in that light, well, not light line work, but like heavy, thin line work with very hashy shading and just a very like rough appearance to the whole thing. I'm actually really glad I went that direction with this. I love the way this one turned out. This is Frankenstein's daughter. I don't actually know where I was going aesthetically for this because everything about her is very like 90s except for the smartphone, so I'm not sure why I made that move. But I do like the way this turned out. Even in the initial draw, I was even thinking of having her just blowing bubblegum because everything about this aesthetic, except for that smartphone, was very 90s. There were a couple of decisions I made to really give her the Frankenstein's daughter look. I really like when an artist does a version of a Frankenstein's monster that does heterochromia. It's not... I do want to be careful saying that because actual people in the world also just have heterochromia sometimes. So it's not a thing that's unique to being a patchwork creation made up of dead bodies, but it's a thing that seems to fit with the idea of being kind of that patchwork, especially with the scar down the center of the face to really give the look. I think this more 90s look also worked with having her nose not quite finish. You know, the look then was very thin, somewhat upturned noses, and so this kind of let me give it the impression of maybe that's what we're looking at here, or maybe she's just missing part of her nose because, you know, creature made up of dead flesh. I started with a light green and then really kind of grayed it out towards what I wanted. Let's see, one brown eye, one blue eye, the scar lines all over her with the stitching, and just really wanted to give her that eye roll kind of attitude in her demeanor. Made her very strong just because, like, canonically, Frankenstein's monster was like very large and strong. That's also why I shrunk the head down to give the impression that she's probably 6 foot, if not taller. Just really drive home that she is on par with one of Dr. Frankenstein's creations. And I loved getting to play with that space and play with this idea, all while trying out this style that I'd love to be doing a little bit more in. So all of that said, here is Frankenstein's daughter. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you later. Bye! Thank you for watching. Please share the video with a friend or several friends, and let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like to see me draw in a future video. Later, y'all!